This next workout, you'll need a heavier bell and two lighter bells. If you don't have lighter bells, you can certainly use, or if there's not enough lighter bells, you certainly use dumbbells for this exercise as well. First exercise, we're going to start in either quadruped position or a push-up position. Now, the position that you choose depends 100% on your ability to keep a solid core engagement. So if you see or feel a lot of shifting and twisting going on in the hips and we can't maintain a stable core, then move the feet closer to the hands to make the exercise easier. If the exercise is easy enough in a closer position, then you can certainly walk your feet back. So we will start out in a quadruped position. You want your shoulders and feet to have equal weight distribution. Belly button is pulled in, slight tuck of the tailbone, slight elevation of the ribs to make sure that we have a nice stable spine. We'll start by doing a row. You want as minimal shift away from the bell when rowing as possible. Then from there, you'll reach under and grab the bell to the other side. Then we'll row on the other side, transfer, and switch. The second exercise that we'll do, we'll stagger the stance. If you have a line on the floor, the foot of the front foot and the heel of the front foot and the toe of the back foot should be on that same line. We're going to have a more significant load, about 80% load in the front leg, 20% in the back load. We'll start from the floor each time and reset to the floor. So as we hinge down, the goal is to hinge into the front leg. I've got all my weight loaded on the front leg, but I also want to keep the shin near vertical. So I don't want to see that knee come out over the toe. The shin should stay vertical. I'm hinging down to the floor. Got a nice straight spine, belly button's pulled in. I drive off the floor into this upright position, reset back down to the floor, come up with the bell, go back down into the floor. Make sure before you pick the bell up, that whole spine is straight, core is engaged, so there's no jerkiness like this kind of stuff happening as we pick that bell up. My weight's loaded in the front foot, shin is near vertical. I get my shoulders drawn down, belly button pulled in. It should be a smooth stand up, return back down toward to the floor, reset and come back up. You should feel the engagement in the backside of the loaded leg, hamstring, and glute. We'll have the bells curled, elbows on the floor. Here, the spine is going to stay engaged on the floor. We're going to take one foot down, then the other foot down with the goal of not allowing the spine to arch off the ground. So top one foot, top the other foot. Then from there, we're going to punch and come up into a sit-up position. Then we'll return back down to the floor. We top, punch and roll up. Roll back down, top, and go again. So if we find that we're having trouble with the sit-up, we can lower the weights down and make this a little bit easier. If we find that there's just still a lot of issues with the sit-up, we could certainly have bands that we're holding on to assist the sit-up. So the band is pulling in that direction. We touch, and then we're allowing the bands to pull us, so the arms will finish more in this direction.